I was speaking to our pharmacist here, and so he called me up and said, there's some Italians there, you really need to go out there and blow their minds. And so I thought, oh, well, I might as well, you know, let's go for a drive. Come on. No one knows anything about this car, and so to see enthusiastic people that were not into the brand name, but they were into the actual car and what the history of it and how neat it was, and it was old and it wasn't red, and it was fabulous, absolutely fabulous. Yeah. We used to build log cabins in the middle of the Alaska Range, and we used to take something called Hemmings, which was a magazine that sold cars. And the dark nights you'd use a kerosene lamp and a Aladdin lamp, and you'd look through the magazines, and I found it in a Hemmings for sale. It came in a container. The first thing you saw was the body of the car, which it looked like the body of the car, but you could see it had a couple of dents in it and stuff. But it was exciting because it was raw aluminium. Apparently it was really made out of really strong aluminium. So that was a very strong memory. But it was exciting. It was so exciting. There was no Ferrari badge, there was no nothing. It was just such a gorgeous shape. And just, what a neat project. How lucky can we be? How lucky could we be, really? We don't know what the original color was of the 007 body, but it's always dark colored in black and white photos. So we presume it was black or dark. And we decided that was a bit boring and it wouldn't necessarily be good, so we just went for this color, and partially because of Pininfarina, because we knew that his cars were always a light blue. I think the cars need to be driven. They're rolling sculpture, and it's neat to be able to see them going down the road. And I think people need to see them because you're made to hear it and to hear the wheels going round and the engine. And it's not the same when you just look at them. They're pretty to look at, but it's not the same as listening and hearing them go down the road. Hearing those squeaky brakes, maybe? No, it's good. She's great. Look at that picture out there. You can't see it, but it's brilliant. You know, she's a year older than I am, so she's going to be 76 this year. She probably is already 76. I think she was born in May. Can't remember now. I don't know who will ever get it. I don't know who would take it, but it needs to be appreciated rather than just, it needs to be appreciated as the historical artifact that it is, but it also should be used. That's part of what the cars are for me. It's not just, I like to listen to them. I like to hear, I don't ever have the radios on. This car doesn't have a radio, but to me it's the sound of the engine So I'm hoping that someone will appreciate it. It's all your hearing and everything in the car, just, it's so difficult to explain. Everything in the car comes to life. She really is the love of my life. I just absolutely love her. And hopefully someone will love it and care for it and look after it. Because I do try and take care of it. Yeah. It's amazing how emotional that made me. I couldn't believe how emotional that made me. But it's such a magic part of my life.
It's a Bull 12, eh? Must be a Bull 12, eh? Oh, yeah, Bull 12.
Of course, it's the fourth road car made. Yeah. It's right-hand drive. Enzo only had, all the early cars were right hooked.
Rita, look at this.
Richard.
When we got the car, she was in, everything was in boxes. It's pretty original.
You take a lot of care.
It's
Yeah, we have to take care of her.